People think I started a grocery business, and they are not wrong, but they're not seeing what I see. And in this video, I want to show you exactly what I am building. And I want to be very honest with you. Most people who hear about this vision, and for those of you who hear, will think this is too big. It may be, but the truth of the matter is, I can't unknow what I see. When you look at this city and really look at it, you'll see a city or a place that is growing faster than the systems that can keep up with the growth of it. Because people are living more, people are needing more, but the platforms that support the growth of that needs are not yet there, or they are not to the scale in which they can support the system that can support the need that people need. And to me, that's not a complaint, it's an opportunity. Most businesses start with a product and end there. But for me personally, I am starting with a product, but that product is simply just an entry point into something much larger. And this is the whole complete life ecosystem of Swipe as you see it. It's a complete life ecosystem, one platform, infinite possibilities, and a sustainable future. And we'll start with layer 1, which is the access layer. This is Swipe today. The personal shopping, which is our entry point. The groceries, the pharmacies, the restaurant takeouts. This is what we are doing currently, and this is how we will earn the trust and build the customer base and generate the revenue that funds everything else. And then we go to the second layer, which is the supply and production. Once we have proven the demand, we then go upstream, the farm partnerships, the FMCG production, which is our own personal brands, the wholesale supply, which is the restaurants and the hotels and the stores that we will partner with. And then we have layer 3, which is the distribution, which is where we will move everything efficiently. This is the distribution and the logistics, which is the warehousing, the inventory management, the last mile delivery. This is practically the backbone that makes the scale possible. And then we move to layer 4, which is what we called the consumption, which is at the heart of it all. The consumption is the customer at the center, like our users, the customers at the center, which is the groceries, the food, the medicine, the essentials. Practically, this is the all daily needs that are wrapped up in one place, which we would say would be the goal is to make it safe, reliable, and affordable in one place. And then we will go to layer 5, which is our waste management loop. This is practically where we will be getting into a different sector, which is the waste management. We will collect the waste, we will process it, and then we will recover the value from that waste with recycling, upscaling, reducing landfill. But practically, that's moving from waste to making it worth it. And then we move to, pardon me for the, I just numbered them differently, but we will see as we will grow and as we move how we will move. But this is just showing you the ecosystem. And the next one is energy ecosystem, where we'll be converting the waste that we got from, as I was showing you in the previous layer, as where we'll convert waste into clean energy. This one we will use it to and then we will distribute it from clean production. We will power homes, we will power businesses, we will power industries, practically with the goal in mind to get Botswana to be an energy dependent country. And then we will move to another layer, which we call the financial ecosystem. This is where we now have the idea to want to control the the flow of the money. This is why we call it the financial ecosystem. This is where we'll be having digital payments, we will be having swipe wallet, we will be having transactions, and then probably with credit and financing, like I said, to control the flow of money, seamless, secure, and future ready for the time that we are going to. And we'll then move to, I believe it's layer 8, where we will have research and intelligence layer. This is where we practically have behavioral analysis to understand better, health research to have better outcomes, demand forecasting practically with data that will be accumulated to predict the future needs, and then the supply chain optimization, energy efficiency at scale, and then grow also into artificial intelligence and machine learning to make our products better and smarter. And then we will move to practically the last and I believe the most important layer, which is layer 9, which is the healthcare, where we'll be having telehealth, diagnostics, health monitoring, um, health intelligence, or AI health intelligence, looking at the scope of where technology is going, treatment and care. One ecosystem, 9 layers, that is all connected through swipe operating system. That's one intelligence core that ties everything together. And that's what I am building. And it all starts here in Gaborone with one grocery run. Many of you are thinking, but Laone, you don't even have a car yet, but you're already talking about financial services, you're already talking about healthcare and all these things that you're talking about. And you are right to think about that. You are right to think like that, actually. But here's something that I've come to know about how systems are built as I was studying them. I've realized that they don't start at the layer at which they are now, but they usually start at layer 1 For example, some of the biggest organizations that we admire today, I'll give an example with Amazon. Amazon didn't start as the Amazon that we are seeing today. Amazon started as an online bookstore. Apple started in a garage with the computers that were not even functioning the way they function. Actually, in fact, they even started selling motherboards first, and they grew to become what they become. Every organization or conglomerate that we admire today started small to become what it became today. And Swipe is starting as a personal shopping service. It's starting as a personal shopping service. That's the truth and the reality of where we are currently. And what I will say is, Swipe doesn't have to be realistic. It doesn't have to be realistic today, but it has to be a vision that is worth working forward to every day. And to me, unfortunately, it is. And I will say that if I will say that if you want to follow this vision and see it layer by layer being built, brick by brick, one at one time, at one step at a time, that's the foundation that we are building. Because for me, every order is a data point. Every customer that trusts us is a relationship, and every puller that we earn is a brick to the foundation of what we are building for the vision. And that's absolutely worth working towards. And if you believe that you want to see this vision being built layer by layer, as I said, brick by brick, one step at a time, you can follow this channel and we will see how far we can go.